Welcome to Dam's TV. I've not been doing videos lately. I've been really busy. We've got really busy all of a sudden. So we've not had time. I've been away for bank holiday. Stop making noise. Skin face is an idiot. So the wife has been doing me these like slow oats, it's called. Yogurt and porridge and fruit, frozen fruit. By the time you get to work, that's my breakfast. Trying to lose a bit of weight. Also, Travis Perkins. Oh, the thing is though, today I've not brought spoons. So me and Liam have got a bit of a bet who can make the best spoons out of whatever we've got in the van. Right. Skin bead, bit of wood, nail, anything. And then Travis Perkins give me this. The Wondertex rep had been in and said, give that to one of your plasterers to try. So we've got that to try. Supposed to be super sticky, extra sticky, premium joint tape plaster. That's the one we usually use. Really good stuff. Get it from R&J Building Supplies by the box load. Works out about £3, I think. I don't know how much this is. Same size, same. Oh, actually, it looks a bit bigger. There's definitely more on there.
Yeah.
When you put them down.
Well, it should say on, shouldn't it? How many? Give you a length. 90
by 48 millimetres. 90 metres on that.
What's that one?
90 metres. Same.
Well, then you know what that is then?
What?
The white one will be thicker. It'll be a thicker tape. That's thin, that tape. That's one of the things that's so good about it, is it's really thin tape.
There you have it. Expert Scrim by Skimface.
I know.
He knows he's Scrim. We've got a Guardian warm roof to do, which it looks like it's a new build. It looks like it's not ready from here. We've not been yet, but I'll show you. So yeah, let's get into this shit. What are we doing? We'll test this scrim on the job. What are you making? Shall we cut the video? You go make what you're making, or video yourself making it, or whatever. You going first.
Okay then.
You go make something. Right, Liam is going to make something for his porridge. He's got yogurt. He doesn't like oats.
I don't like oats.
So he's having yogurt and fruit. But what I've not told him is I've got this from Tesco's. What are you doing? Oh, you can't look for a spoon.
I was going to get one. So right, I've been messing about with this. Just start off as if I was more with a skimmy and then go like, right, here we go, I'm finished.
I'm going to get a bit of wood.
You fucking whittle it.
Yeah, I'm going to get this and whittle a spoon. Ah, just splintered myself. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, is there no little piece?
There's a different piece that you cut off here.
Where? I've not binned it. It'll be up here. It'll be under that. It's there, isn't it? Woo! I've got it. Show the camera what you're going to make it out of.
Bit of a small spoon, like, but.
You're going to make it out of that. I'm going to make it out of this. Right, go. What? Show us what you're doing. It's cutting a spoon. Come on.
Spoon out. There's going to be some stupid. You've probably got one somewhere.
Have I, heck?
Yeah, you have.
I've just cut a piece of that wood off.
And then you pull out. I know exactly what you've done. I know exactly what you've done. You've got a wooden spoon of them takeaway ones in the van.
What do you mean?
One of them from a chippy.
I've not. I've just whittled one here. I've just whittled one in.
There's another one of them.
Here, you can have that. I'll whittle another one.
Fucking idiot.
There's a dog food bag. Oh, I could have used the poo bag on your fingers. Oh man, what am I doing?
I wouldn't want to use one.
Look at that, whittled myself a nice spoon. I was going to wait till you was in the van. You saw me messing, didn't you? What an idiot. Right, let me show you the job. Like I say, it's a garden warm roof, new build. Well, nearly wiped the customer out. So it's a new build. Gannon's not ready. Why not ready, Gannon? So we've tabooed the roof. Got 2 Velux windows in it. We've tabooed this roof and dabbed these walls. It's not that big actually, there's not a lot, there's not a lot of skimming at all really. The door's staying in? Yeah. There's 5 plasterboards on the ceiling. Looks quite easy job actually. It's just that it's a Saturday and we're here Sunday to finish skimming it. That's the bad thing, but what can you do? Like I was explaining to you before, it is absolutely just gone ballistic. Every job that I had turned into 2 days, and then you just get behind. So if you don't book a Saturday and Sunday, you can't do it. You send all to people, they get somebody else in, and before you know it, you've lost the contact because of any reason. You know, they usually say, oh, well, you're not, you know, can't get hold of you, can't do it. It's not the case. They've done it cheaper maybe, or whatever. Or I know this is hard to believe, but better than me. If they're better than me. Can't believe that, like. Can you, Gannon? No one better than me, is the pal? Oh, no comment. No comment. Little prick. Right, we better get some boards around and get cracking. So me and Skim Face, I've got the boards round, got some hop-ups round, the pouch, the horse of Troy. Liam's just bringing the plank, and obviously we're going to start with boarding the ceiling. Right, so when you're boarding these ceilings, the first thing is, and a lovely job that Gannon's done. Absolutely beautiful, that mate.
I'm sure if you ask nicely, you can suck his knob.
So I've got 3 spotlights in what we call the ridge. Do I lift?
I'm alright.
So what I like to do is just get the bit where it needs to be and shove the tape, and it leaves a little mark on the foil tape. That is 46. We'll call it 46.5. So you take 10mm off for both sides, and that's what you cut it. So the sides marry up. Take the 10mm off. It's beautiful. 46.5, 44.5. 44.5. Cut that. Right, so what I did, I cut it, I put it up, cut my lights out, cut a bit of the insulation out. Can you see that? Come a bit closer.
One closer, bolt.
So the light and the transformer's got a bit of room to fit up there. And then you get a bit of scrap piece. Bit of a template. I know I've cut that out. Just to check it fits. Look at that. What are you doing? And what I've done is I've measured from that point and that point. And that is exactly the same measurement, 12.5 inches. I'm going to use my cock. That, fold it in half though.
Oh.
So that fits perfect. So then now the next one is a tad short of a full board, a tad longer than a full board, I think. Don't need that. Let me have a little look. Do the old marking trick. Oh no, with my 10mm off, it's a full board. That's handy, isn't it? 44. Right, I didn't get much footage there, but the actual roof is all boarded. Look at that for a joint. Whoo! You can't get a Risley paper in that. But the ceiling is all boarded. All I've got to do is board these Velux windows. Board these. Jesus Christ, you just hit me with a board right in my back. What an idiot. Are you blind? Okay,
Show me the other joint, that's good. Not get a Risley in there, will you?
What? I don't know what you mean.
Show that one.
I don't know what you mean. Whoa, I don't know what you mean. So we've got to do some dabbing. I don't like getting over these. They're pointless then. What have you put them on for, Sparky? What an absolute idiot. I've got to sit my board there 12mm past. My board sits half inch there.
Maybe some stupid reg they've come up and roll it.
No, it's just some idiot. It's because he doesn't want to clip them, I think. You know what I mean? But Well, we'll struggle to get over them, pal. We'll do our best.
Because bonding and plaster stuff doesn't affect
No, bonding doesn't affect wiring, no. Right, let's crack on. Liam, mix up some dabbing. I'm going to cut these... What do you mean, no? Cut these reveals and let's get it cracking on. Right, we're on with the dabbing. We've cut the dabs. We've cut the reveals. Get all your reveals on first. All the way around. And then, woo, Liam's mixed up. So I've started to cut this wall. Them reveals are on. I'm going to show you how I straighten a reveal. I didn't want Liam to put it on, but he has done. He's got it all over the place. Try and keep it clean. Yeah. So, can't really see my camera. Right, so dab it on, nice and steady. Tappy, tappy, tap. And then what you want to do is eye up that edge of the board with the window. Right, once you know you're happy with it, then just check it with the square. See there's a big gap there. That's better. Check it there. Check it there. Check it at the top. So we're nice and square. We're square top, middle and bottom. And then the other important bit that I like to do is measure the margin. So you measure, I'm measuring to this line here. And that's 4.3, 4.3. So then you want to measure to that there, that line. So that's 2.2. Jesus Christ. It's 2.4 there. It's pretty straight. Pretty straight. I'm pretty happy with that. The important bit is try and get the margins right. That's 3, that's 2.5. But more important, when you come here, you know the margin, that's 3. That's 2 and 3. 3. That's 3. So the margin, when I talk about the margin between the back of the plasterboard and the window, make sure that margin looks straight. And they don't have to be perfect, because you're never going to see 2mm difference. But if, say, that plasterboard was here, and you only had like 10mm of frame, and then you was like that and you had 30mm of frame, it would look awful. But there's about 4mm difference between that side and that side, but you'll never see it. So just check your margins, try and get them right if you can. Obviously eye up, if it looks right, it is right, that's the motto. Get some dabbing done. I'm on with cutting this wall, I've cut that one. I'm going to cut this board now here. That square wants for them with dabbing for the telly. Then, so it's a full board to about there, then a strip, then that, get that dabbed on, these little nibs nabbed on, and we're cracking on. Oh, your face is on. Shut up, skin face. Right, quick update is, we've run out of adhesive for that, and that little triangle there, and that little strip there. So I'm not rushing off when I've got a bag at home, so in the morning, it'll take me about 30 seconds to throw that in. I've cut most of the beads. I need to cut around these velluxes, but I'll cut most of the beads. So tomorrow when we come, we'll dab that on, dab that little strip on. I'll bead everything up, we'll tape everything, and we'll have a mix on. And we should get that ceiling on and maybe a wall, and then it's 2 mixes, and it's this. Got some beads cut, ready to go on. Them are not on, they're just cut, ready to go on. And I ran out of, what do I need to have? No nails. I keep forgetting to get clout nails. So we're going to have to nip to B&Q on the way home and get some clout nails. Don't really want to be buying clout nails from B&Q, but there's not a lot I can do about it at this stage. When it's working weekend and it's Sunday tomorrow, and I can't go in the morning, I need them first thing. So that's it, that's what we'll have to do. So I'll catch you tomorrow when we're going to be skimming. Skimming on a Sunday, terrible. Right, we're back on the job today. Today's the day for this scrim to be tested. Look what I've done. I've backed onto the drive, hit the bin, and I broke my bloody light. Oh my God. Right, let's get cracking. The funny tale, the fitter. The fitter. Funny tale was the fitter.
Say funny tale again.
Well, I can cut all that out. You have to start again. So, a funny tale is the fitter yesterday was a bit down and gloomy, and I thought, not like Gavin, he's usually buzzing round. And I said, what's up to you? He said, it's Saturday, I don't want to be here. We all don't want to be here Saturday, Sunday. Go make some bonding, we can stick that on. I know you don't want to be here, well, let's get it cracked off. What am I dealing with? So I said to Gavin, you know, kind of, I don't want to be here. Wife's at the beer garden. You know, I don't want to be here. I said, all right. So I said to him, why don't you rattle all the glazing in? Then I can crack on tomorrow. And go to the pub. You'll feel much better. So then he was like, oh yeah. He smashed these windows in. He smashed them in about 45 minutes. Went to the pub. I was ringing him last night. I don't know if he'll be in today. Imagine if he's not in. Oh man, that'd be my fault. I didn't put it down his neck, did I? Mind you, I went out, had about 3-4 pints, maybe more, 5 or 6 pints, went to the Indian. So I did myself as well. So when I got home, I was like, I got in and I said to the wife, get dressed, go and get some clothes on, we're going out. She said, where are we going? I don't care, we're going out. I told Gavin to go to the beer garden, so I fancy going to the beer garden. Right, enough waffle, let's... I can actually now, I've got nails, I got some clout nails yesterday, so I can nail these beads on. Some of them need trimming back. I'm going to rattle the beads on while Liam mixes up. We've got to stick that on there and we've got to stick that nib on there. And then we can get the ceiling skimmed and whatever we can. Probably that wall if we can, that'd be great. And then it's just a matter of 2 mixes, isn't it? Ceiling and whatever we can, some bits, and then everything else. But it's not, even if we don't get anything on the walls, we'll get the walls in. Well, I've just threw up in my own mouth. What's going on? We just get the ceiling on. We'll get the walls. Looking at the ceiling, could probably manage that myself. Well, what am I on about? I know I can manage that myself. So I might just get the ceiling on and let Liam put a wall on. Let Liam put that wall on. Right, let's waffle in. Let's crack on with it. Right, let's try this scrim. Got a contact card in. Lucy Marlowe. Keep that number. Give her a bell when I tell her what I think. You never know. I get some more free shit. Woo! That's what YouTube's all about these days. Free shit. Let me see. What you don't want is a thick scrim. That'll come in. You don't want it thick. Oh no, it's not thick, it's thin. All we've got to do now is scrim everything. Unibond these, what we filled out yesterday. To be honest with you, it's like every other scrim. It's scrim. I'm making a mess. On camera, bit of stress. Just feel a bit extra sticky. I'm on camera, Darren. Someone give me some scrim someone's giving me some scrim to review. Yeah, I thought I was talking to myself.
I was going off far, I was having a minute with himself.
No, mate. Content. Can't stop her doing that though. What a trick for you though. You just put some cuts in it. I better give him the credit for it. Kirk Johnstone. Kirk Johnstone, I'll learn that. Seems pretty decent stuff, actually. I don't know if Travis are going to start stocking it. I don't know. Travis give it me. A guy in Travis, the manager to Ashton, said, try this game off. Oh, like, I'm going to blind. No problemo. So it weren't so bad, the white. See, the white stuff is this. Let me get the makeup. Made by these men. Wondertex. I've got the card, so I'll be giving her a little ring and getting her a review and just text her maybe, make contact. You never know. She might watch the video, might get some more stuff to review.
Yeah, you might come be a subscriber.
Shut up, Leo. So it's a hot day today and the sun was banging through these windows. So we've just covered them with a bit of felt, a bit of breathable felt. That's just stop the heat.
Where did you get that idea from? That's a good idea, that.
Do you want a kick in the dick?
Come up here.
I can. Right. Let's get it mixed up and get it lashed on. That's the first gauge done. It's about 20 to 1 now. We could do with cracking the next gauge on. But what I think we're going to do, because it's a lot of beads, when you mix up, it takes a lot of stuff, beads. And there's 13 beads on this gauge, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 13 beads. So I'm going to get Liam to mix a yellow bucket. And we'll fill out. It doesn't matter if we don't get them all filled out. If it does, if we get them all filled out, great. And then I'll get him to mix up. And that'll help us. Little trick for you, that'll help you. That'll help you get your flipping mix on. I'm just explaining that if we have a filler, we'll get it then. It's flipping roasting, I'm sweating like a pig. But never mind. We're going to go for it. And I forgot my head cam. So I've no head cam footage.
You stink.
I had an Indian last night and I keep dropping my ass. Well, that gauge is finally done. That was hard work. It's hot in here. It went off like a flipping idiot. Notice we're not cleaning the sockets out.
Well, this electrician's a bit of a prick, so I'm not going to bother.
He's not wrong. Right, job done. Nice job, all finished. Show them round here, don't just stand there like a melon. I'm going to jab you.
I feel like a bloody estate agent.
And here, the conservatory. It comes drying already. Tell us how warm it is.
Yeah, there you go. It's either really warm or we've scropped it on dead thin.
Is that a look that, you know? I am knackered. It's Sunday, it's 10 to 4. We worked all weekend. It must be beer time. Come on. Oh. Like and subscribe. Thanks
Oh, here we
for
go.
watching.
Oh, come on,
Hit the
please.
bell.
God.
Hit the
Milk it,
thumbs
milk
up.
it being Sunday. I've had to work all weekend. Oh.
I've worked all weekend.
Go on.
That must be worth a subscription. Right.
It's free. Do that one as well. That's a good one to it's free.
Please, don't cost you anything. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell.
Bell end.
Shut up.